two-time European Superstock 600 Championship comes to you from the world-famous Imola circuit in northern Italy. Few circuits can get your heart pumping like this one. The circuit is steeped in history and will give these young riders their toughest test yet in the 2015 season. The first race of the weekend is just moments away.
Rossi starting on that front row with your world championship leader. Get ahead of Marc Marquez, rocking up, break up his rhythm. And what about Maverick Vinales? It's so crucial to see the start that Vinales makes.
Next up, Netherlands. It's time for Assen. Marquez on pole and the lights go out. A good start from Cal Crutchlow. I'm not sure Marquez got away so well in the initial stages, but he's got it hooked up now. And as they charge in towards turn one, it is Marquez with the start he needed. He gets the hot shot.
Look at Lorenzo around the outside of everybody. Lorenzo's come from 10th. He's up the inside now. Cal Crutchlow in turn two. Jorge Lorenzo. What a start by the race winner in Mugello and Barcelona. He's come from 10th to 2nd. Brilliant by Lorenzo. Where did that come from?
Critical there, but Marquez got through turn 5 as well unscathed. There's a bit of sitting up there, but yeah, what a start for Jorge Lorenzo. And now he winds up the power on that Italian machine. But it is Marc Marquez that leads down the finish line. Davizioso, it looks like he's moved up into 3rd place now as well, past Cal Crutchlow.
Lorenzo just rode around the outside of everybody. Marc Marquez in that first corner, brilliant. Crutchlow can't find a way through as yet on Davizioso. Ross has been pushed back a couple of places from 3rd to 5th. What about the start for Maverick Vinales? Again, it's a poor one, a sluggish one. He's dropped from 6th to 9th place, so work to do again for Vinales in the early stage of this race. He's up the inside of Marquez. That's going to be super tight. He's got the inside line, leans on Marquez. That's brilliant by Lorenzo. He leads for the 3rd race in a row on the Ducati.
Oh, he's looking for the trouble, although he just makes a bit of an error there on the edge on the exit. And here comes Marc Marquez again. He didn't like that move. And there he comes. This is so quick. He can't get through though. A bit wide is Lorenzo here on the opening lap. And the crowd are going to go mad. They won't believe their eyes. Number 99 it is that's going to lead across the line at the end of lap 1.
Sure, Marquez's right hand there touched Lorenzo's left knee. We know how weak Lorenzo's been in that 4th sector. He was able to hold up Marc Marquez on that first lap. A breathtaking first lap by Jorge Lorenzo. He's come from 10th to lead here in Assen. We were hoping that Valentino Rossi, Cal Crutchlow and Andrea Dovizioso would get the lightning start to make a race of it. But it's Jorge Lorenzo from row 4 that's taken the lead astonishingly.
Look at the speed that Marquez has got. Some places there in sector 1, but there's a defensive line taken from Marquez. Rossi now is closing up on the tail of Marc Marquez. His Ducati, Honda, Yamaha as we head down onto the Vincennes straight. And look at the power of the Ducati as it roars past and away from Marc Marquez.
He knows he's got to have this gap though in the first 2 or 3 sets as Valentino Rossi tries to find a way through, swarming all over the rear-tide Marc Marquez. Will Marquez try and attack Lorenzo in that 4th sector? All weekend in sector 4, Lorenzo's been as much as 4/10 of a second slower than the rest of the field. He's found something in terms of stability though in that final sector for the race, and he still leads the way. Crutchlow hasn't been able to find his way back through, and Andrea Dovizioso. Crutchlow started second, is in 5th place with the 2 Suzukis of Alex Rins and Andrea Unani behind him. Vinales has been to 1 place, but he's only in 8th place. Can't make any significant inroads towards the top 3. And here's Lorenzo, they're still leading.
Here comes Marc Marquez. This has been his territory. Oh, what a move from Marquez up the inside into turn 15. Is he going to go back on the brakes here, Jorge Lorenzo? No, he's not. And that is why he's had the advantage. The speed he carried there.
He ramps it on the inside of Lorenzo. That ramp shot. What a brave move by Marc Marquez. Davizioso trying to find a way through on Rossi going into the first corner. Rossi though, as we know, demon late on the brakes. There's no way through for Andrea Dovizioso. Now, Marc Marquez with clear track in front of him. He's had rhythm and pace all weekend to potentially break up the field. Can he do it now? He's hit the front for the first time.
Into turn 5 we go. Marquez, Lorenzo, Rossi, Davizioso. Then it's Cal Crutchlow. We're on board now with the champion, Marc Marquez, the race leader. Onto the back straight. That's Jorge Lorenzo we're looking at as we now go into turn 6 and 7. And is he going to try the same thing that he tried on the opening lap?
The Suzuki's applying the pressure on Cal Crutchlow there. Alex Rins last time around was the fastest man on the circuit, 6th place. Alex Rins on the podium here before in Moto 3 and Moto 2. and he's really putting pressure on Cal Crutchlow. Can't find a way through at turn 9. Before the top end of the circuit now, they sweep through Mandeville for the third time of asking. It's Marquez from Lorenzo. Sensational start from Jorge Lorenzo. Valentino Rossi started third. He's just sitting in third place right now. Dovizioso started fourth. That's exactly where he is. Crutchlow, you know, the Rins of Vinales coming back in the contention. Just at the top of your picture there.
So here we are then at the fastest part of the circuit. Look, that's turn 15 is where Marquez is making up all that time. He won't allow them to be close enough to then pull the pin into the chicane. There's Valentino Rossi in third with that soft rear tyre. Marquez just being told of the group behind him.
Yeah, fastest lap of the race, and from Marquez a 1:34.478, about a tenth and a half quicker than Jorge Lorenzo behind him. Interestingly now, Valentino Rossi starting on that front row with your world champion, your world championship leader. Get ahead of Marquez, rock him up, break up his rhythm. And what about Maverick Vinales? It's so crucial to see the start that Vinales makes.
Next up, Netherlands.
Ready?
It's time for Assen.
Okay, give it your best
Marquez
shot.
on pole, and the lights go out. A good start from Cal Crutchlow. I'm not sure Marquez got away so well in the initial stages, but he's got it hooked up now. And as they charge in towards turn 1, it is Marquez with the start he needed. He gets the whole shot.
Look at Lorenzo around the outside of everybody. Lorenzo's come from 10th. He's up the inside now. Cal Crutchlow in turn 2. Jorge Lorenzo. What a start by the race winner in Mugello of Barcelona. He's come from 10th to 2nd. Brilliant by Lorenzo. Where did that come from?
Oh, critical there that Marquez got through turn 5 as well, unscathed. There's a bit of sitting up there, but yeah, what a start for Jorge Lorenzo. And now he winds up the power on that Italian machine. But it is Marquez that leads down the Vinschlag. Dovizioso, it looks like he's moved up into third place now as well, past Cal Crutchlow.
Lorenzo just rode around the outside of everybody. Bar Marquez in that first corner. Brilliant. Crutchlow can't find a way through yet on Dovizioso. Rossi's been pushed back a couple of places from 3rd to 5th. What about the start for Maverick Vinales? Again, it's a poor one, a sluggish one. He's dropped from 6th to 9th place, so work to do again for Vinales in the early stage of this race. Is Lorenzo attacking? He is! He's got the inside of Marquez. That's going to be super, super tight. He's got the inside line, leans on Marquez. That's brilliant by Lorenzo. He leads for the 3rd race in a row on the Ducati.
Oh, he's looking for the treble, although he just makes a bit of an error there on the edge, on the exit, and here comes Marquez again. He didn't like that move, and there he comes. This is so quick. He can't get through though. A bit wide is Lorenzo here on the opening lap, and the crowd are going to go mad. They won't believe their eyes. Number 99 it is that's going to lead across the line at the end of lap 1.
Sure, Marquez's right hand there touched Lorenzo's left knee. We know how weak Lorenzo's been in that 4th sector, but he was able to hold up Marquez on that first lap. A breathtaking first lap by Jorge Lorenzo. He's come from 10th to lead here in Assen. We were hoping that Valentino Rossi, Cal Crutchlow and Dovizioso could get the lightning start to make a race of it, but it's Jorge Lorenzo from row 4 that's taken the lead astonishingly.
Look at the speed that Marquez has got some places there in sector 1, but there's a defensive line taken from Marquez. Rossi now is closing up on the tail of Marquez. His Ducati, Honda, Yamaha as we head down onto the Vinschlag straight. And look at the power of the Ducati as it roars past and away from Marquez.
He knows he's got to have this gap though in the first 2 or 3 sectors as Valentino Rossi tries to find a way through, swarming all over the rear-time Marquez. Will Marquez try and attack Lorenzo in that 4th sector? All weekend in sector 4, Lorenzo's been as much as 0.4 of a second slower than the rest of the field. He's found something in terms of stability though in that final sector for the race, and he still leads the way. Crutchlow hasn't been able to find his way back through an Andrea Dovizioso. Crutchlow started 2nd, he's in 5th place with the 2 Suzukis of Alex Rins and Andrea Unani behind him. Vinales has picked up 1 place, but he's only in 8th place. Can't make any significant inroads towards the top 3. There's Lorenzo, they're still leading. Here comes Marquez.
This has been his territory. Oh, what a move from Marquez! Up the inside into turn 15. Is he going to go back on the brakes here? Jorge Lorenzo? No, he's not. And that is why he's had the advantage. The speed he carried there.
He rammed it up the inside of Lorenzo. That ram shot. What a brave move by Marquez. Dovizioso trying to find a way through on Rossi going into the first corner. Rossi, though, as we know, demon late on the brakes. There's no way through for Andrea Dovizioso. Now, Marquez with clear track in front of him. He's had rhythm and pace all weekend to potentially break up the field. Can he do it now? He's hit the front for the first time.
Into turn 5 we go. Marquez, Lorenzo, Rossi, Dovizioso, then it's Cal Crutchlow. We're on board now with the champion, Marquez, the race leader. onto the back straight. That's Norve Lorenzo we're looking at as we now go into turn 6 and 7. And is he going to try the same thing that he tried on the opening lap?
Suzuki's applying the pressure on Cal Crutchlow there. Alex Rins last time around was the fastest man on the circuit in 6th place. Alex Rins on the podium here before in Moto 3 and Moto 2. And he's really putting pressure on Cal Crutchlow. Can't find a way through at turn 9. The ball top end of the circuit now. They sweep through Mandevay for the 3rd time of asking. It's Marquez from Lorenzo. Sensational start from Jorge Lorenzo. Valentino Rossi started 3rd. He's just sitting in 3rd place right now. Dovizioso started 4th. That's exactly where he is. Crutchlow, Iannone, Rins and Vinales coming back into contention. Just on the top of your picture there.
So here we are then at the fastest part of the circuit. Look at that. Turn 15 is where Marquez is making up all that time. He won't allow them to be close enough to then pull the pin into the chicane. There's Valentino Rossi in 3rd with that soft rear tyre. Marquez just being told of the group behind him.
Yeah, fastest lap of the race and from Marquez at 1:34.478. About a tenth and a half. Quick
there over the years. Is it going to pay off for it here though in the race? At the moment they're all trying to cling on to Marquez. He's just increased the gap to almost half a second here. This could be the moment where they say goodbye to Marquez. Is this going to be the fastest lap of the race coming from the world champion?
Yeah, he's trying to pull the pin here, isn't he? Definitely. Marquez has got his head down. It's hammer mode, Jorge Lorenzo style here for Marquez. There's the biggest gap we've seen all race in terms of the lead. He's really stretching the field here. Valentino Rossi may feel that he's got to find a way through quickly on the Dovizioso. Otherwise Marquez is going to be checking out. There's going to be only 2 laps to go when they cross the line this time around. Marquez, he's almost 6.5 tenths cleared. Rossi, that's brilliant. That is awesome. Not the inside of the Dovizioso. Is it too little too late though? Rossi starts the charge towards Marquez, whose lead is over a second for the first time in this race. And Dovizioso has got through on Rossi. This is the worst possible scenario. Rossi's out wide. Forced out wide by Andrea Dovizioso. Is that Valentino Rossi's partly his victory hope, Scott? But what about his podium as well?
Yeah, well, he was just desperate not to give it up. He wants to try and chase back Marquez, and guess what? Marquez sticks in his fastest lap of the race. It's a 34.2 from Marquez.
Rins has been brilliant at Struben, turn number 5, and Alex Rins now finds himself back onto the podium. Will be on his 2nd podium in the MotoGP World Championship. Marquez on that last lap around set his fastest lap of the race. What a time to find this kind of pace. 1:34.2. That was the predicted pre-race pace. And Marquez is finding it on the penultimate lap. Brilliant. Crutchlow was out wide at Steckenbach. That's let Rossi back through.
1.5 laps remaining here in Assen, and they've just let.
They've got nothing for him still. They've let him go. This lap already has taken half a second. They haven't got anything in response. This has been a stunning late charge by Marquez. He's leaving them for dust here.
Now he finds his rhythm at the perfect moment of all. Alex Rins in the meantime there trying to find a way past Maverick Vinales for 2nd. There's a door open. He's not close enough. And we're going to begin the final lap of the race. And Rins charges here to try and get past Vinales. And Marquez is going to have a 1.5 second lead across the line.
Yeah, what's this lap time going to be? A 1:34.5 from Marquez. He's the only rider in the 1:34s. You may say that Marquez, the way he's ridden these last 2 laps, was probably just playing with these guys for 23 laps. Because look at the way he's been able to streak away. He's doing it with ease. Nobody else on that last lap around was in the 1:34s. Marquez in the 1:34.5. Dovizioso with a 35.8. 1.3 seconds slower than Marquez. He's crushing them late on.
Well, it's been quite a breathtaking race. An unbelievable show here. And Marquez could be taking the headlines, and this could be a hammer blow to his opponents in the World Championship for 2018.
Well, he's going to continue his proud record, barring any massive late mistake. He's never finished off the podium in a MotoGP race here in Assen. He's on course, well on course for his 9th successive podium finish, and he's well on course to extend and increase his World Championship lead, going to a circuit which he adores, which he loves, the Sachsenring in Germany. What about this battle for 2nd place between Vinales and Rins? Alex Rins, he wants that career best 2nd, that's for sure.
Here we come then around the final few corners. There's battles going on everywhere for second and third, fourth and fifth, and Rossi's going to have a go at Andrea Dovizioso. You can bet your money.
Rinder's got it. Rinder's got him at the ramp shot. Alex Rinder's going to take second place surely, but it's been majestic. Marquez in Hastag.
Up the inside for Rossi. What a race this has been. Marc Marquez wins an absolute stunner here in Hastag, and it's so close for third. Rossi's messed it up. It's Rins who gets second place, Vinales third, Dovizioso fourth. What a last 3 laps from the world champion.
Incredible, look at his celebration. He knows that was a real tough down the years. Oh, Vinales got out of shape, coming on the gas out of the final corner. And has that let Cal Crutchlow back through? No, it hasn't, but it certainly cost Vinales a bit of momentum.
Absolutely breathtaking race.
Moto3,
well, it is, isn't it? Right then, here we are on board with Andrea Dovizioso. Now this is where Marc Marquez, we're coming into territory of the number 93. Is he going to have a look up the inside of Lorenzo? Yes, he is. There might be contact. There isn't quite.
You just wonder, Steve, how much Marquez has just got in reserve here, just maybe preserving that soft rear tyre.
Well, he's been lapping comfortably in the low 134s. We're nowhere near that speed at the moment.
Rins got Dovizioso, you're right about Alex Rins. He has got some serious pace at this stage of the race. He's come from 5th on the grid, and Alex Rins now up into 3rd place. Next in his sights will be Marc Marquez. He was always confident yesterday, Alex Rins. He said after equaling his career best qualifying in 5th place that he felt a good start. If he could get away at the start of the race, he would be able to run the pace. But Marc Marquez, he was talking it up big, and he's delivering on Sunday when it really matters is Alex Rins. He's swarming now all over the back of Marc Marquez. Is he going to try and find a way through in this 4th sector? He's certainly close enough to have a look at it.
He'll be big and brave if he does, because Marquez is so quick here. Dovizioso trying to challenge him as well, and they're all trying to chip away at each other. Vinales now we're on board with. He's chasing down his teammate Valentino Rossi.
Do you know what? Vinales is having a bit of movement already on that rear tyre. Yeah. You see there, we were on board with him. He had a twitch coming through Ramsham. He had a twitch coming out of the timber chicane last time around. So Vinales, he's exerted real stress and pressure on that soft rear tyre. Still hanging in there though. This is the best MotoGP race we've had in 2018. Hold your breath, folks. Thankfully, we've still got another 17 laps to go.
Marquez is going to have another go at this. He failed last time. He's got it lined up this time. Turn 5. He wants to have a nibble at Jorge Lorenzo. That wide sweeping line. He can't quite get close enough. And Zarco on the inside of Cal Crutchlow. The best race we've seen from Zarco for a few.
Yeah, that was a nicely executed move by Zarco. So that's pushed Cal Crutchlow back down into 7th place. Over the line last time around, the top 7, they were covered by. The top 8 were covered by just a second. That's Moto3 standards normally. Dovizioso's found his way back through on Alex Rins, and the Catty Grunt out of turn number 5. He would have just blasted by Rins on that Fienslang straight. Although Rins retaliates straight away, almost at the fault.
That was a bit close there between those guys, and Valentino then thinks about going up the inside of Alex Rins. They stay in line for now. What a race. You just don't know where to look at the moment, and a big rear slide from Jorge Lorenzo at the front. Now, will that cost him some time? Marc Marquez is going to get right into his wheel tracks. Dovizioso is trying to use the power of the Ducati as well. He's got the inside line, but the door's closed.
Marquez chops Dovizioso's nose off, and Vinales has got through on Rossi. Can Rossi find a way back through on his teammate? He can. Valentino Rossi, brilliantly executed move on Bambi Vinales coming into that timber chicane. He didn't want to get stuck behind Vinales for too long. What a race now. The gap between that top 8, just 9/10 of a second. And Andrea Iannone, well, this scrap rages at the front. It's bringing Andrea Iannone back into contention as well in 9th.
What? Here we are then on board with Maverick Vinales in 6th place, just ahead of Zarco, Crutchlow and Iannone. We knew there was going to be a big group, but we thought the fight would just be for second. It could still be as yet. There's a long way to go because the pace is nowhere near what we thought it would be.
No, I mean, these guys at the moment, they're doing mid-135s. Predicted race pace was a 134.
I mean,
around that low 134.
Either Simon's right and the wind's playing a bigger part than we thought, or someone's hiding something. At the moment, would it be worth the risk of trying to hide something? That's the question.
I mean, the pace at this stage of the race is over a second slower than what we're anticipating. You just wonder whether it's so slow because the ride's been about tyre life. Rins, he had a look at Dovizioso last time around at the Hall, turn number 9. This time he's fought his way through. So Alex Rins back into the podium place. It's Davide Rubio. He won't have too much of those fingernails left by the end of this 26 lap if it carries on like this.
Zarco's through on Vinales now as well, so Johan Zarco's got his mojo back, and he's not afraid. Here we are then with the leaders, another moment for Jorge Lorenzo out front, and look at Marquez trying to creep closer. Round turn 15 we go. Lorenzo, Marquez, Rins, Dovizioso. It's Ducati, Honda, Suzuki, Yamaha, Ducati, Rossi up the inside of Dovizioso.
Brilliant, he got this
Marquez from Rins. Vinales is keeping Rossi wide on the exit there from Marc Marquez. So looking to try and find a way past Marc Marquez. His mid-corner speed. Orlando Dovizioso also third in 2019.
It really is closing, in fact. Another couple of tenths in
terms of
Okay, give it your best shot.
So is there a late sting in the tail? Can the Top Gun getting himself in contention to fire a move? He just makes a tiny mistake. Mark, as you said, take it past Marc Marquez, stays, managed this to perfection. But by Rins were able to close wide the Rins to get closer.
Yes!
Now Kakifly's just dropped back behind, Giga once more, and also again got ejected to Dovizioso and deflated down. Just on the side of it. Oh! He's almost thrown it down the road.
Come on!
His concentration taken away a bit by the 9. A few seconds before this, he looked over his left shoulder to see. Yeah, that was a big moment for everybody else. He's on the limit. He's pushing as hard as he can, but he's only going as fast as he's got the motorcycle underneath his out of it. Yeah, well, with Marquez parking that on the mid-corner, he knows that coming out of Aintree, Ben's quicker than Alex Rins. 4 tenths the gap then now with 2 laps of this British Grand Prix. Close behind Marquez, who has a bit of a wobble on the exit. Can Rins do anything about this down into turn 7?
Okay, come on!
He's trying to fight the way through up into Bale. Marquez is having none of it. You can see his rear tyre hopping and stripping hard on the front end there. There was another 4 laps of this, and he might have a say in who ends up on the top step as well.
No, come on!
What a move! What a move! Fantastic stuff, and Marquez really struggled to get that Honda through. He takes you to life. Can he get the Honda stop though?
You're the best!
Oh, around the outside of Woodco! You can't do that! No! It's overtime! Unbelievable win! Vinales is in contention here. Around Magneton back as we go on the final lap here of the British Grand Prix. Marquez has got the advantage. Alex Rins is not close enough to attack into Stoke Corner.
No,
Marquez gets Vinales trying to reach and touch these guys, but it's not happening. We're running out of time here for Rins, where Alex Rins took the lead on the last lap. Is he going to be close enough? This is where he's been brilliant coming into this corner. Marquez, he's got the job! He's done it! Unbelievable!
I've never seen anything like this before. Show me more!
Oh, that was all about the Suzuki edge grip, the Suzuki corner speed, the agility. The car was spectacular from Alex Rins. He knew he had to do it on the final corner, but he wasn't sure whether he had. How tight was that?
Congratulations to Alex Rins. An all-Spanish lockout of the podium.
Great scenes here for the Suzuki team. They needed that, and Maverick Vinales, feels like quite a long time since we've seen him in Parc Ferme.
I think I'm right in saying, Steve, as well, just looking at some of my old stats, that's got to be the closest top 15 we've ever had in history. Just 16 seconds at the checkered flag, splitting the point scoring finishes. I think I'm right in saying that the last closest top 15 was the opening round of the season in Qatar, 23 seconds.
You could well be right there.
I'm pretty sure that that is correct, but 16 seconds between the top 15, and unfortunately the man in 15th place was Danny Pedrosa, who had an instantly forgettable weekend.
After that one,
Fantastic, brilliant race. 5 races, 5 wins. Can anyone stop him? Well, you'll have to find out when you join us for Portimao. More racing action coming up from Imola tomorrow with World Superbikes. Thanks for joining us.
Konami